And so it came that I would follow, in footprints I admire, and with each step I met my foes, of drought and flood and fire, 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 of drought and flood.
Mother Nature is tapping us on the shoulder. The signs are all around us that something needs to change. And Australian farmers are on the front line.
I was getting up every morning and killing stuff. That was my job. Why is it that we've got to kill so much stuff to get things to live and grow? We were bashing our heads against nature. And nature's, name a time when nature hasn't won.
I was one of the first people around here to use glyphosate, and human beings are suckers for anything that looks like it's going to give you a benefit and makes life convenient.
You'll definitely get a bounce in your pasture out of superphosphate, but it's destroying the soil.
Regardless of how hard I tried, our debt tended to just keep on increasing.
The orchard wasn't as healthy as it should be, and you're getting dieback in the limbs.
I felt ashamed at the way this property looked.
You can't grow nutritious, good food in a landscape that's wounded.
This place had Roundup resistance. They end up spraying twice to get a result. So I thought, no, this has got to be a better way.
This is the regenerative farming movement, a holistic approach that works with Mother Nature and not against her.
We thought our business was the livestock. We didn't realise that's actually the grass that's your business.
Can I have more of that GMO corn? And that lettuce sprayed with Lemat, that bloody caterpillar killer, was great. Can I have some more of that? No one is saying that. They're going into shops and grocery stores and they're saying, can I have more of that organic corn?
Everything that you do on a farm starts right there at your feet.
I love looking at the soil. There's a little bug there.
People say, it's so intensive, but you check the water today and then a couple of days later you open the gate and let the cattle into the next paddock. I mean, it's so blindingly simple.
You're disempowering big boys. They're not being able to flog the chemical and the fertiliser because you're making your own worm juice, your own compost extract. It's the so-called peasant taking on the biggest powers in the globe and starting to win.
In regenerative agriculture, we are contributing to helping the planet to store carbon, and if we can start taking carbon out of the atmosphere and putting it back to where it belongs in plants and in the soil, that's massive.
It offers some of the best solutions for reinvigorating our landscape, our people, and our planet.
All we're doing is enabling and helping nature to do what it's done for millennia.
The typical regenerative shot is down the fence line with the neighbours on one side and your own place on the other side. Cattle like leaning over the fence and chewing on my side of the fence.
Regenerative farming isn't a new idea, but its time has surely come.
There are people doing extraordinary things and transforming landscapes and transforming relationships and transforming communities. It's happening now, and we can all participate in that.
I don't know if it's actually the farmer's responsibility. I think it's actually a responsibility for consumers to think, okay, how do we start supporting our farmers? And the way we do that is with money.
We've eliminated 80% of the costs, what we used to use.
But it's good for the human psyche not to feel beholden to others, like the bank.
Farmers' Footprint is a platform giving voice to the growing community of Australian caretakers who want to share their knowledge, learn from the past and create a future where we not only survive, but thrive.
Today there's enough knowledge and support that you can transform your system and your place without losing money.
Most of the regenerative farmers I know find the journey so exciting. They're not on about saying we're better than Joe Blow.
We are not better. We're just a bit different, but we are not better.
If I go to a supermarket, that's not perfect. If I see potatoes like this is perfect for me.
Food from a regen farm is always going to taste so much more delicious because it's just got so much more abundance and life to it.
People say, oh, you want to turn Australia over to your way of farming. No, I don't. I want farmers in trouble financially to look at an alternative.
This is the biggest crisis that's ever confronted our species. We have some of the best solutions. Let's bloody get on with it. Simple as that.
If not us, then who? If not now, then when? We are Farmer's Footprint. The journey has begun.